Hello everyone and welcome back to Leaving a Legacy here on my channel. Today's episode we've got two cracking games, really important games. These ones coming up for us. We've got Manchester City away in the league, they're in second, we're in first, and then we've got Arsenal who are down in 8th. If you are new to my content, please leave a like down below. A subscribe would help me hit my targets for this month. Let's crack on with today's episode. So you can see here on the schedule screen, we really have taken off this season now. We're really coming to be a settled side, starting to gel, starting to play football in the way I like. Tammy Abraham has been on absolute fire for us. I think we covered the Mönchengladbach game, or did we? I can't remember when the last game was. I'm recording these games in batches. So yeah, basically we've been absolutely on fire. Most recently we absolutely annihilated Spurs. It felt so good. 7-1 it was for us there. So all of our little signings, all of our tinkerings are now slowly starting to come to shape, to come to fruition. It's going to be important though to keep this run of form going against Manchester City, because as you can see from the league table, we're top of the league. We are some points clear, but we'd obviously like to increase that gap. We'd be on 40, they'd be on 33 with a win. So let's crack on with the game. Now, because we're coming up towards the January, I thought I'd mention this before we get to the game, actually. Donnarumma here, really excellent keeper. He has been brilliant for the last 3 or 4 Football Manager instalments. His contract, actually, is coming up to an end at the end of the season. And I have seen him on other people's saves go to like Leicester and Everton, etc. I think we might be able to get him either in the January on a cheap or at the end of the contract. I'd like to try and get him now because you don't know when he's on a free whether he'll go to another club. It'll be very competitive to sign him then. So that's what I'm going to look to do this window. In terms of our budgets, wow, they've actually given us an incredible amount of budgets. Where on earth did that come from? They're really pushing the boat out here. Don't know where that came from. That is really obscene. I must have got a message from, I did request to the board that we get some extra budgets, but I didn't see anything in my inbox, or maybe it was just like 3 o'clock in the morning and I wasn't concentrating enough. But that's for the future. That's going to be really exciting in the January then. So you can see from our team selection here, we've got a few little knocks and people being tired. The fixtures have come thick and fast for us. We've got Conte out with a slight injury. Jorginho actually might be an interesting option to play in box-to-box. I don't particularly like Aouar there. However, I am going to have Aouar on the bench for Giroud. I'm going to be selling Olivier if I can in the Jan. I'm probably going to sell one of either Rudiger or Christensen. I don't know why they want to play Azpilicueta in the centre there. They always do. We've got Xabi Alonso. We've agreed a deal to send him to Arsenal as well. So that should raise some more funds. I didn't realise that there was going to be so much money available in the January. I don't know why I didn't get that message, or if I did, why I didn't see it. This is a great opportunity to show all the pundits that they've been right. There we go. So it's going to be a lot of fun here in the Jan. I don't actually think we actually need that much at all in the squad. I think we do need a keeper. I would like to bring in Upamecano as well. Those are my two main targets, Donnarumma and Upamecano. If we can get them, I will be absolutely delighted with that. But obviously Manchester City first. They are a dangerous side, lovely side in real life as well, of course. Aguero up front there. That's, if I was Man City, I'd be looking to bring in a couple of strikers, I think, as backup. Young prospect wonder kids. But aside from that, they are very strong indeed. So we've got our work cut out for us, I think, today. Tammy Abraham has been on absolute fire, by the way, this season. I feel a bit sad for what's his face, Timo Werner. But obviously his time will come. You can't with the season, you can't just keep playing the same squad, the same team rather. You've got to rotate a little bit. Cancelo, what a run that is from the right back there. What a goal from Cancelo here. So maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe our bubble is about to be burst by Man City here. I'm going to demand more. I'm not happy with that. Reece James with a free kick. Abraham tried to nod it in there. Edison picks up there. This is the problem when we have these counter-attacking moves. We are very vulnerable from those situations there. I have noticed that a few times here this season. And the graphics, if you notice, they are flickering again for some reason. I am looking into that. I don't know quite why that should be the case. My computer is very, very good. I've got all the latest graphics card, etc. Jadon Sancho again is not having the greatest of games. He is irritating, Sancho. I don't know if it is because I'm playing him on left wing and he prefers to be a right winger. We've got Ziyech and Pulisic over on right wing, who are really, really good. But yeah, he seems to fade in and out. When he's good, he's really, really good, like exceptional, 2 or 3 goals in a game. But when he's bad, he's pretty awful. I'm not going to lie. There was a flicker again. Fernandinho, good tackle. Jorginho, Emerson, Rudiger, Jorginho, Kovacic. Don't forget we do have injuries, so you know we got to take this result, whatever it comes, with a pinch of salt. Obviously, we don't want to lose, but I'll take a draw for sure. I'll definitely take a draw. We have got a bit of a gap between ourselves and Manchester City, so it wouldn't be a complete loss if we do lose. And of course, we've got all that money to spend in the January if we need to. Sancho on a brilliant run. He's drifting out to the right-hand side, which makes me think I do need to possibly go for a left winger at some stage. I might actually start playing Hudson-Odoi a lot more in left wing, and then see where we come out at. Yeah, this is not good at all. I need to change that round at half time. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do at half time. Emerson. Why am I playing Emerson and not... I think maybe Chilwell's probably got a knock or something. Kun Aguero scores with a lovely goal there. That was clinical from Manchester City. You see that breakaway, that sudden acceleration of pace, charging at our defence does tend to do us in. But Tomori's out. We've got our other centre-back out as well. So we are. This is almost a second-string team apart from our striker, our forward line. But yeah, it's not looking great for us here, boys. Interesting. I wonder. 2-0 to Manchester City as we come into half-time. I wonder if I can change things round enough to bring out the result here for us. Let's take a look and see what we can do. I'm going to throw the water bottle. I'm far from pleased with what I've seen from this team. Everybody's a little bit annoyed with me. I don't care. Oh, I meant to make some changes. Jesus Christ. This new UI is doing the head in a little bit. It's still getting used to everything, the way everything's set out on screen. So yeah, what we're going to do is I'm going to take Pulisic off, put Hudson-Odoi there, going to play him as inverted winger, I think, on attack, and Havertz, you're going to move into attack there. And Ben Chilwell is going to come on for Emerson as well there, and we're going to have to go attacking, and we're going to have to demand more. Come on, lads, we can come back from this. It would be brilliant if we could, because we'd show our mettle. Havertz, what are you doing there? Losing out to the ball, mate. There's a lot of work still to do to make this Chelsea side the dominant force that we want to do. We've got the time, though. Sancho's just playing garbage. 6.3. That is truly dreadful. Edison with a free kick. Sancho's coming off in a sec. Christensen, Kovacic, Christensen, Jorginho. Poor pass. There's no need for that. Just keep hold of the ball instead of doing those long passes. That is terrible play. Sterling. Sancho picks up. James, Kovacic. Jorginho. What is that, Kovacic? Come on, lad. You can do better than that. Right, I'm going to do a few changes here. So attacking width is going to be standard. No, we're going to go narrow. We're going to go shorter passing, much shorter passing. We're going to pass into the space. We are going to do a substitution of Jadon Sancho for Ziyech. I'm not having a player playing 6.3. I don't care who you are. You're coming off, mate. I've had enough. I think it might be better if you stay on the bench for a couple of matches as well. Tammy Abraham's playing rubbish too. So it looks like I don't think we're going to come back from this one here, everyone. So it does put pressure on us to push to win against Arsenal. They're not having a great season, Arsenal themselves. They are down in 8th. Canaguero. They seem to be playing very concertinaed, in the back, and then looking for a move on the break, which again we seem to be weak against those those sweeping counter-attacking moves. There's work to be done here on the tactic. Ziyech, oh, what a shot! That is from Hakim Ziyech there. Amazing play from him. Is there hope? Is there time? There is time. You've got 30 minutes. Canaguero there. You see that charging straight down the middle. I'm going to drop my defensive line, I think. Oh, for goodness sake. What is going on here, boys? That is no good whatsoever. I am absolutely gutted about this. Yeah, you see, we're pushed right up. So I wonder if we drop down to sort of something like that and try and match them and also use the offside trap as well. Yeah, I think that's... we will see if that does anything there. Can we press play, please? Yes, thank you. Skip. And we'll go to... why isn't that confirmed? Bear with me. So let's confirm the changes here. And then hit play. So we need to compact the midfield up a bit because they're not connecting. Hudson-Odoi's got a knock, which is not ideal. Havertz. I noticed Ansu Fati came up on my scout reports. He's a player I loved from Barcelona last year. It might be worth a little look-see at him. But I'm not impressed with this. We maybe should have gone to our more defensive lineup with the deep-laying playmaker, the ball-winning midfielder, etc. Bit better defensively from ourselves. So 3-0 to Man City. That is absolutely gutting, devastating performance for ourselves there. There is a lot of work to do. Tammy Abraham is looking really, really horrid. Jorginho on a 6.3. He's definitely not a ball-winning midfielder. I'm not a box-to-box midfielder. I'm not going to play him there again. In fact, I think I put him on the transfer list because he requested a move due to lack of game time. Havertz. Mendy. I can't understand how we can go from smashing Spurs 7-1 to losing to Man City 3-0. Now I know it is Man City; they are very good, but that is really not good at all. So thrash arms, no gesture, hands together, hands in pockets. I'm not happy with your performance out there. I'm really not. That was absolutely pathetic. From the lads. Much work to do, but we've got this game against Arsenal now to see if we can rectify that result. Okay, everyone, so tactics tinkered with. We're going with a different lineup here. I'm not happy. We can't not play Sancho. I've decided we're going to play him in a different role there. It's because Hudson-Odoi's got a knock. I would have played him. I'm not playing Jorginho again. Kovacic is dropping out. Tomori's still being rested. He's still got a little bit of a knock there as well. Thiago Silva is out injured. So yes, it does highlight that we are not great in this position. But Conte's back, so box to box is Conte, and then we're going to have Aouar in deep laying playmaking. He's been really good for me when he's been in that position there as well. Mason Mount, he's been superb for me this season, is injured at the moment. He is out for 11 days now. So we'll submit the team and hope for a much better result against Arsenal here. I forgot as well that you should really be doing the old opposition marking instructions. I haven't really done that too much this save so far. We have just been steamrolling most teams. So we'll see how it goes in the first half for a bit, and then we will, if we need to, do that. But Christiansen with a free kick. Awar, deep laying playmaker. Ziyech, James. Already this is looking better. It's a bit more connected up. The various positions are a little bit closer to each other. Pepe, Bellerin, Hector Bellerin. Good player, Hector. Underrated, I think. Mendy with a save there. Yeah, it would be remarkable if we can win the league this season. That wasn't the target. Our target was just to improve the squad, so we're in a position to do that next season. So we are sort of there, or thereabouts, where we should be. Already this, I can tell this is looking so much better than it was last match. I think this sort of width of the pitch, if you like, is important. I'll show you what I mean in the tactics in a second. But you've got to keep playing around with those, I feel, until you settle on something that works for you. Zaka. Ceballos, I think it is, with a shot. So, Chelsea 0, Arsenal 0. Now, that amount of money that came in the January, I really wasn't expecting it. The message must have come through, when I was playing 2-3 a.m. The other night. Sunday night, I think it was. Hour, and I must have just ignored it. It'll click through it. Conte, much better. Much better build-up. Little ball over the top. Well defended by Arsenal. James. Reece James. Oh, there's not a penalty. Ref? No penalty. VAR? No, nothing. Christiansen. Awar. Lovely. This is much more like it. Now, I know Man City are a different ball game, aren't they, from Arsenal? Arsenal are very much a team in transition under Arteta. I'm not sure all this business of clubs going for legends, and players, former players and legends. I'm not sure that's a great thing for the game. Look at Solskjaer. Lampard at Chelsea is doing a good job, in my opinion, but Solskjaer, Arteta, Zidane even, I'd argue that he's not that great of a coach. Lacazette scoring there, yeah. So we do need to definitely do these opposition instructions here. I'll show you what I mean, by the way, with this. What I've done here, out of possession, I've squished down the line of engagement and made it much more sort of compressed, if you like. But it still didn't stop them from scoring there. I think that's just because of our shaky defence there, but we need to be marking Lacazette and pressing him, and why not go in hard on him as well, and Pep as well, and maybe Tierney and Bellerin. This three at the back kind of thing that seems to be all the rage in the Premier League at the moment is being reflected in the game. I think Arsenal in this game, and then Wolves are also playing it, and it's not a system we like playing against. So Rudiger lost his man there. We definitely need backup in the defensive positions, definitely, and in goal. That's my number one priority. Awar with a wild shot there. I expected better of you from that, mate. Let's demand more. But Sancho again. Oh dear. What is going on, Jadon? That is no good at all. I am going to get you off at half time. I've had enough, mate. I've had enough with your poor form. I'm going to point finger. Show me something else in the second half. Yeah, they all seem motivated by that. That's better. I've got to stop doing that. I've got to make my substitutions at half time. Throw in for James. Aouar picks it up. Havertz. Werner tackled. See, they're all camped out in their half, whereas when they come forward, we've only got our 4 defenders there. And I think that's the 3 at the back system in place. I wonder if that's something we should maybe look into when we've got the personnel for it next season. We are recording, yes we are. That's a bit better from us. Havertz, Ziyech, lovely. Aouar, come on. James, Werner, Ziyech scoring there. Brilliant from Chelsea. Lovely, lovely stuff. Much needed goal for us early on in the second half. Now, can we push on and score from here? I'm going to make a change now. I'm going to bring on Christian Pulisic for Jadon Sancho. Can he play left wing? Yeah, he can, kind of. It's not his ideal position, but he can play there. And I think I'm going to bring on Azpilicueta for James here. Azpilicueta is good. He's really, really useful to have. I mean, I know he's wanted by PSG. I may cash in on him, but he's really, really useful because he can play anywhere across the back three. It's always great to have a utility player like that on the bench that you can rely on to come on in multiple positions. I see similar sort of thing in Mason Mount, who can play there, or in the middle, or on the left, actually, I think. Ziyech, playing well. Rudiger, Chilwell, Conte, Aouar. Much better, much better. Ziyech, Azpilicueta, Ziyech. Oh, needed a conversion there. I think I'm going to bring in Tammy Abraham. Ben Chilwell is quite error prone today. I don't want to replace him with Emerson, but I might have to. And Lacazette scores for Chelsea. Yeah, that was Ben Chilwell's mistake there. Yeah, I am going to bring him off. I would have preferred to bring on Tammy, but he played poorly last game as well. So, tactical subs. Bring on Emerson for Ben Chilwell. Confirm sub. So there is a lot of work to do. We got to tinker with this tactic to make it so that it's, you know, exactly how we want. We've got to find the right system. We've got to improve the squad, particularly the goalkeeper and the defence in the January. I'm going to have to go to attacking. I'm going to have to shout out, fire up the lads. Let's get creative here, boys. Come on, we need a goal. Come on, Chelsea. This is a disappointing episode. If that's the case. So it does go to show that even us YouTube content creators who've got hours and hours and hours in the game, when it's a new game and everything's brand new, even we sometimes find it a little bit tricky to get used to it, but I'm sure it won't take long for us to be pulling everything together. There are lots of signs earlier on that things can only get better here at Chelsea, so I am very positive. Havertz, what are you doing there, mate? In fact, what I'm going to do... Well done. Good lad. Good pass. Ziyech tackled. Conte picks up. Azpilicueta needs a ball in. Thomas with a tackle there. Willian, our former player, of course. Lacazette already scored. And he scores again. What is going on with our defence? That is absolutely enraging. That is pathetic. Right, both Rudiger and Christensen, you're gone, lads. I've had enough of you. That is not good in any way, shape or form. I am enraged by this. I really, really am. I'm going to have to drop back down to positive. We conceded. I am absolutely disgusted with this Chelsea side. Not happy. The nerd rage is descending, boys. I'm seeing red. I'm seeing sell all over the place. Your days, you two, your days are numbered here at the club. I am absolutely disgusted with what I've just seen in the last 2 games. Throw the water bottle. I'm far from pleased with that result. It's annoyed them. I don't care. I am angry. Look, we've dropped down into second spot now. Oh dear. I'm going to need to go and collect myself now and cool down a little bit. So that is poor from us. 3-0 to Manchester City and then 3-1 to Arsenal. A lot of work for me to do. I wasn't impressed with Sancho. He's going to have some time on the bench, I think. Not impressed with Rudiger or Christensen. Not impressed at all. There's a lot of work to be done here at Chelsea if we want to leave a legacy here. So I'm going to do the January. I'm going to play this chunk of games here. I think I'll come back to you at the end of January for the West Ham game in the league there. I think probably, because I want to try and make these episodes shorter now, I'll come back to you for one game each episode, but we will see how that goes. So if you have enjoyed that episode there, you horrible lot, please leave a like down below. The nerd rage well and truly descended there for me, didn't it? But there are positives to have here. It is a building project, this one. Even though we are a very good side, we've still got work to do, so I'm optimistic for the future. If you are new to my content, I'm a fairly new content creator, been going for only 2 or 3 months now. Please leave a sub down below as well. It really would help me reach my target for this month of 150 subs. Many thanks for watching and have a lovely rest of your day, everyone.